Yes, you are. To higher spheres of light, shedding the old parts of yourself. And this is how you know, really. It's confirmation. Somebody's nose is out of joint. Somebody doesn't like it. Somebody's upset that you can no longer be their supply. You're no longer their source of optimism. They can no longer drain you, basically. And they get triggered, this person. Some people will be triggered, and then they will transform and go to higher vibrations of light with you. It's none of your business, God said. Right? They get triggered, they can ascend. That's their story. Let's have a look. I've got the Rider-Waite Tarot. We're doing a little reading here for the collective of light. Yes, we are. And do you know when we come together, we get brighter here? It's very powerful. That's why Lucifer doesn't like us. Yeah, on the tube of you. Ha ha! Look, God said, it's my battle. It's my battle. That's what he says. I will fight for you. Stop fighting. This is twin flames. Both hearing from God. So this triggers people. But God will look after them, he's saying. You focus on love. Because they will either fall into place or they'll fall away. It's irrelevant to you at this time. Focusing on love. Isn't that cool? Go collective. Whoa! Yikes! The Tower. An epiphany. Forcing a decision. Death. Page of Pentacles. This is about, like, this is when you book a reading. It's when you're wanting to know more. You know a little bit. Like, people come and go, is this person my twin flame? You do twin flame Reiki, you'll know. I'm here to teach you to become the oracle, to not rely on other people. That's why I teach Reiki as well, so that you can expand your gifts. That's why I baptize you in the Holy Spirit, so you can receive them. How lucky. So the Page of Pentacles is learning something new. We've got the Tower, the Two of Wands, and the Death card. Wow. Like everything you say or do has a rippling effect at the moment. It's very strong throughout the collective. Wow. So that's planning for the future. That's looking forward for the future. And this is activating that looking forward. So this has triggered somebody to let go of something, to open their heart. See, the Tower has been epic. You can't see this. This is a triggering of somebody. I don't like it. It's brought the Tower down in somebody's life. Therefore, that phase of their life has ended. You've made them see. They're going to tell you. Yikes, who's this? Page of Pentacles, please. Is this their partner? Whoa. Because I kept saying, who is it? Who is it? And I kept getting, you'll see, you'll see. It's like, I don't like surprises. Who's the Page of Pentacles here? And the Three of Wands. Page of Pentacles being triggered so much with the Tower that you've created an ending in this person's life. And now they're looking at the future differently with different knowledge. Yeah. Nine of Cups. Knight of Cups. The World. Four of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. The Tower again. That's the epiphany, the triggering. And here's the decision. You've triggered somebody to make a decision here. They're not telling me much more, right? Because you're somebody's world. Yes, you are. and they're not happy, even though they look like they're happy on the outside. You're their world. So you've turned their world upside down here, somebody. I'm getting this would be your person. Can we have a look at the Page of Wands here? The Page of Wands is a message. So they're going to tell you, I'm looking at the future differently because you've triggered my ascension. No, they're not going to say that. But you've made me, end something that no longer serves me, I'm hearing. Oh my goodness. You need to take a big deep breath, collective. Yikes. This is your person. Haha. Oh. Page of Wands. Father God, can we have a clear and precise message about this Page of Wands? What's he saying? He's saying, I'm looking at the future differently, and you're in it. Yes, I've walked away from the... Look, I got this card again. It has so many different meanings. But this is... what did I get the other meaning of it? Like that's spinning the dummy, walking away. I'm done. It's a bit narky though, but this is the message. I'm going to tell you, I've walked away. I'm done. I'm standing up for my beliefs. I know I don't have much to give, contemplation of what to offer in the material world, but I'm ready. This guy's ready. It's the masculine energy. He's ready. This is the epiphany. This is the triggering. You've triggered an insight. Anything else? That you're their sun, you're their world, right? And they're going to manifest it. Here's the Magician. Wow. Yikes. See the epiphany? Here. He's looking at it right now. He's getting it now, right now, in this instance. To create what? Happiness, joy. Maybe there's been an insight here that I'm friggin' miserable. Oh my God. It's funny. You triggered this person. They're not happy. They realise they can't live without you. 2 of Cups we'll have a look at before we close the reading. And bring some more Holy Spirit messages. Thank you for liking, subscribing. Welcome all new members to the Tribe of Light. It's Team Light here, calling in new healers of light. Calling in all divine masculines of the light. 2 of Cups. Calling in the angels of light. 2 of Cups. God. Whoa. It's a reunion, he said. It's a reunion. Secrets and lies, like running away. This is in the past. And this is a reunion. This is the present moment. We're looking at the 2 of Cups. You don't know about this yet. But you can feel it. You can feel it. Because I think you took a stand. It's like, you know, when you're done, you're like, oh, I'm done. This is no. Like, Maybe that's you saying, no. No more waiting, not waiting anymore. See you later. King of Pentacles. Very slow, King. So you took too long. He's like, no, I didn't. Here's an argument. I'm sorry about that. Oh my gosh. Is that the outcome for real? For real? Is that the outcome? We were looking at the Page of Wands, right? We'll take that. And the 2 of Cups, yeah. And this is the reading. 7 of Swords, 6 of Cups, 2 of Swords, King of Pentacles here, right? Yeah, and this is the outcome. Yuck. because he hasn't said sorry. This guy was so stuck. He was so stagnant. Angels are saying, stuck, stagnant, not moving. Now looking at the future. So let's have a look at the Three of Wands. Yeah, you've triggered this person to end this cycle. Because it's a fear of loss, I'm getting. Sometimes that activates people more than, you know, a fear of gaining something. It's like we have to want it bad. This guy wants it bad. Three of Wands. High Priestess. So that's secrets and also intuition and also that telepathy. Yeah, look, she's quiet, but he can hear her. She's quiet, but he can hear her. Right? You're very telepathic. I told you that in another reading. So be careful what you're saying. As he can hear you. He can hear you. This guy's a blue ray. They're showing me he's a blue ray twin flame. And he can hear. That's his superpower. It's clairaudient. He can hear your thoughts. He can hear what you're saying. If you're talking about him, you're in his energetic field. He can hear you. Don't underestimate. He doesn't know how to talk about it. He doesn't say, I'm profoundly clairvoyant, wear buttons. You know what I mean? But he knows. He knows what's going down here. Look, aha! Excuse me. He cannot hide anymore. This is the triggering. He cannot hide from himself anymore. He cannot hide from the priestess. He cannot hide the hanged man, the priestess, the emperor, collective. You rock. And this is it. Can't hide. This is the moon, the secrets. They're being revealed. Everything comes to light. Remember that one? Yeah. Underneath, Two of Pentacles. That's hopes and fears. What decisions? About decisions, making decisions. And here we have this Nine of Cups as the outcome. So this is the Emperor and the Nine of Cups. So it's almost like he wants to save face very quickly. Like this guy's like, what are you talking about? I always knew you were the one. No. It's like that. She's like, no, your behavior triggered me, right, to be silent to you, which triggered you. He's like, no. What are you talking about? You're always mine. Oh my God. Men do drive you a bit nuts. You drive the females a little bit nuts, right? But it's okay today because you're ready and free. Like this is an excellent triggering. I thought it was going to be negative. It's just that you can't see it yet. This is all internal works within a masculine energy. It's going to bust forth. And he's not taking no for an answer. This guy doesn't take no for an answer. But he doesn't know what he's doing yet. That's why he's trying to pick up telepathic messages here. He's tuning into his divine feminine in the silence. Check him out. The King of Wands, very psychic, very intuitive. Right? He can feel into energies. He can try it on, so to speak. Right? And this is him. He's got all the downloads and everything. He's going for it. This is it triggering. He's like, what am I doing? I'm using all my ego and all my crap, right, to be miserable. Not crap, excusez-moi. All my insight, all my power, all my passion. I've been using it to stay stagnant. It takes effort to stay stagnant like that. Like it's an effort. It's easier to go with the flow. To stay stagnant, you have to go against the tide. You have to put something in the wheel of fortune. This is his epiphany. It's like, okay, I'm going to let it flow now. You're like, oh yeah. It's not going to be easy for you, Mr. Emperor, to go with the flow. That's why the triggering, see? And this is an upheaval of emotions. And we know that if these emotions, right, are stirred up like this, they can trigger anger. Because we know about the levels of energy. If you have anger and you push it down, it's really comes from hurt, from pain that's unexpressed. Then it turns into anger, pushes down. So the pain gets pushed down, can't express pain or hurt, can't cry. So then that gets pushed down, comes back up as anger. Oh, can't be angry either. Let's push that down. And that resurfaces as depression. This is the epiphany here. This is like, I'm allowed to cry. I'm allowed to cry, honey. I'm going to cry. This guy's crying. It's very cleansing and healing. See all these tears here on that full moon? Look at all the tears. So you would have felt it too. I say he, but it could be the other way around, you know what I mean? So here, have a look. The moon. The high priestess and the moon. He knows, you know, he knows. He knows, you know, he knows. So he can't, that's why the mask is gone. He's like, now he has to step into it. It's like, what I mean by stepping into it is stepping into, right, looks here, the 9 of Pentacles. Like he's going to swagger in like John Wayne. This is like a Western. He's going to swagger right in, sit right down and go, what are you talking about? I was here the whole time. Of course I was. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I know that wasn't love. I was just learning my lessons. Oh my God, could you stand it? Yeah. No, I didn't cry about it. No. No, it didn't upset me that much. Check him out. No. But I became a workaholic, so I didn't have to actually think about it. I didn't have to feel it. Yeah, so he was a King of Pentacles before, right? But now he's going into, he's activating his King of Wands. And this is rounding him out as an emperor, being able to express his feelings. Oh, feelings. Oh, feelings. This guy's like that with feelings. Do you know what I mean? Like he stands sideways. Can't see him. See that? You go, I just wanted to talk about our feelings. It's like, what? No, oh no. Can we just play, maybe run across hot coals instead? See, the decision has been made here. The Lovers. Can you believe that? The Lovers is there. The decision. It's activated. I cannot believe that. 6 of Swords underneath. Because it feels like crap in 3D and lots happening. So raising your vibration. I can change my thoughts. I can meditate on happy thoughts. Oh my gosh. Now it's urgent. Can you believe it? It's so urgent. This Emperor's in a hurry. He's in a hurry. Got to get that now. All right. Got to get that. I made my decision. I've got to get that cup of love. I'm not doing without that. No way. I get everything I want. Let's go. Sorry. Let's just have a look at this Knight of Swords. This is rushing in, turning around. This is a change, a turnaround. Going one way and then going, getting a call, coming back this way. This is the triggering. What is it anymore? You can tell us? Is there any more about this Knight of Swords? You can tell us. Right, so the Knight is on the move, but he's coming back. Ooh, and he's fast. He's in a hurry. Like it's ooh. Yikes, collective. That flew out like that and landed like that. There's still ego here. It's funny though. It's funny. You'll be able to see straight through it, and it's, I don't know, but it seems to be okay. Like it's funny. It's like, of course I knew that. Do you know what I mean? You're like, did you? I don't really know that you did, but you did. Oh, he did. He knows. Okay, so he knows. And it's all falling into place, like his intuition, right? This could be you. But there's a lot of signs, a lot of synchronicities, a lot of alignments, and then bam, you're like, whoa, I'm going to timeline jump this deal, right? This is a timeline jump here, this Knight of Swords. Look, he's been researching how to timeline jump. Now, when I say that, that's like how to get out of here, right? How to change my reality. So I want her, he wants her. Yeah, no more juggling indecision. This is, the time has come. The Wheel of Fortune. Yep, he wants to celebrate, have fun. He knows. Yep. It's like a bird I just saw going, picking up another bird, putting it under its wing and flying away. Yep. So now the epiphany is, it's almost like you caring less. Say a divine feminine's like la-di-da, is the Fool, doesn't care anymore, not so attached, not so worried. You know what I mean? The energy's different. And now he's like, well, who's she with? Like the tables turned. Who's she with? It's like she's not with anyone. She's just, men think differently to women, that's all. So he's like, I'm going to go and find out who she's with. How come she's not all that and a bag of chips about me anymore? Well, I got to go get 2 bags of chips and bring them to her. I'm going to find out. He's going to find out. He's feeling it. And it's all this huge energy and drama, and just disintegrates into love and happiness in 5 seconds. Oh my gosh. Oh. A lot of energy here, collective. Well done. Dare we do these ones, eh? We'll do these ones before we close this energy down. These are the Love Oracle by Tony Karma and Salerno. Let me know your name and location. And thanks so much for your kind support here on the channel, for liking and subscribing if it resonates with you, and bringing in more light. Thank you for all new subscribers and for all your kind donations and for supporting this channel. It really matters. Whoa! Makes a difference. I say whoa as this fall out. See that? That's the activation of the power center, the confidence. I can do anything. It's okay. I'm safe. It's like this guy, yeah, he feels like he can't fail. Now, why would he think he can't fail? Because you eliminated the failure energy. We've eliminated that as a collective, and that was heavy. It was so heavy. It's like, oh my gosh, are we ever going to get out of here? And then they said, this is the Atlantean code you're releasing. I thought Atlantean codes were meant to be unreal. It's like, yeah, we first have to release with everything. And now you get the ancient wisdom, or shall I say, Atlantean technology. Now, when you do your romance Reiki Trinity to Infinity, you get the Atlantean cross or Aquarius star in an activation, and it brings in the endless infinity of love. I'm being asked to activate that now as you open your hearts to love. Right? That's what I mean. Everything drops away. And in the moment, love is so powerful that you can't even remember why you were cranky. So you might want to write it down. Abundance of love. You go, oh yeah, that's right. I was cranky because of this. Because you're totes, forget it. This is a magical moment in time. Like you're totally like, I don't know. I don't think so. Was I upset? No. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. So you do the same thing here. You're both going to do the same thing. Wasn't that bad. Because you can hardly remember. Because your prayer has been answered. Right? And then you will say, well, actually, I asked for this. I asked for you to have a bit of a, like, epiphany. Wow, it's happening right now. It's been very uncomfortable. And this is where the enemy, you know how we saw the enemy come in the last reading, on the when you're very vulnerable, at your most vulnerable? Yeah, that was this full moon. The masculine energy was at his most vulnerable. So I hope you were healing and clearing. Look, the rainbow. This is the future. It's clear. This is the runway. God goes, I'll just put a few planets, like his just finger comes out and goes, no, I'll put Jupiter over there. That'll sort him out. Sort him out, what a father. Yeah. So everything underneath that, right, is laws. Right, we're governed by universal laws of the way it's already set up. So if you want to change that, you have to go straight up in your pillar of light to get divine intervention. And that's what we've been calling in here. This is the divine intervention. God's saying it's all working out in your favor. You're like, well, only God be able to do that because of my favor. Like, I couldn't find it. Oh, no. No. Oh, no, we've run out of cards. On the portal of forgiveness. Now, God did say something, and I will tell you now, because he's reminded me. He's like, what I would like you to do is tell them to receive my forgiveness. Oh, isn't that something special? When you receive God's forgiveness, shame and guilt is lifted from you. And this is what's happening, I think, in the collective. Imagine no shame, no guilt. That's what he's saying, God's saying. Give your shame and guilt to me and experience my forgiveness. This is him. You're going to feel, experience God's forgiveness. Like a healing balm of energy over you. I'm going to keep shuffling going. I'm going to keep going. So yeah, it's success, see, through forgiveness. We've got 2 spots that we've missed out on, is hopes and fears, which who wants to know that anyway, right? And then the outcome, but we need an outcome, collective. Come on. We've got love you, I love you, opening your heart to love, love, love. Right? So love doesn't bring up the past. It doesn't remember any wrongs. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not boast, it does not envy. What's that? It's like that's Galatians. Is it? Is it Galatians? We have 2 more for these. Collective, please, for this outcome. Thank you, God. Thank you for being with us and working through us on this channel. We can feel your presence, and that's enough for us. It's his presence. And then feel his forgiveness. This is the elixir. Isn't that cool? So this is your hopes and fears. This is also, you don't want your transformation to trigger people because we've learned about ourselves by other people's reactions to us, by our parents' reactions to us. So there's this energy here that you don't want to see the reaction to your transformation. But see the butterfly, the transformation? This, you just have to. You're like, it's really none of my business. If you get triggered, whether you transform or whether they fall out of your life, it's going to keep happening. God said to tell them. People will either be triggered by you. Can you imagine when this couple get together? This guy's triggered by this powerful feminine energy. Right? Triggered into awakening. Can you imagine when they combine their efforts? Do you understand why the enemy was out and about? I get it, sort of, myself. So we have missed 2 cards. We've got you transforming. Just let the changes come automatically. Stay in your pillar of light. Stay in your heart chakra. You're different to how you even were yesterday. Right? You've shed old layers of yourself. And you're experiencing the elixir of forgiveness. It's like an anointing. And guess what God said? Abundance of love is coming your way. Allow it. Right? I say God. You could say love. You could say creator of the universe. You could say granddaddy power spirit. You could say Father of all creation. Universe of my life. This is the outcome here. You transformed and you triggered someone into messy transformation. Messy. Brings success and abundance. It's a different collective. It's a different energy. Right? So don't bring up the past, because as soon as this comes in, it will bring up any past that needs to be cleared. That's what happens. You're going to a place of intimacy now right, that is going to be 10 times more than where you've ever been. So the last space that you experienced intimacy and got hurt because you got that close to somebody and then it went into pain. The pain's being released so you can get closer and move into intimacy, success and abundance. Go you, triggering people into transformation. Check you out. You go, well, it hasn't been easy, Bella. I've been alone, frustrated, lonely, in the dark. But I looked around and I have a big lion in my aura. So I kept walking. And I just, got to put those, God's saying he's got some powerful, what are they called? It's like I've got some powerful crystal shoes. Crystal shoes. Yeah, I've got power shoes. Crystal shoes. Like Cinderella's slipper. Something like that. You're going to put your power shoes on and you're going to walk over the Rainbow Bridge to the bird, to the pot of gold. And as a collective, we're not leaving anyone behind. So come on through, do your healing hands of light, join the tribe here as a member, give a donation, buy a rose, a coffee. Everything helps illuminate the light. And then you can be the light in your own world because people need you. People need your light. They need your blessings and they need your love. And can you imagine the power of this couple when they come together? If she can trigger him, right, the emperor, she got him. She did it. He comes, if they join forces together, and he turns from there, turns forward, he's got to look forward, right? He's got the message. He's got to move forward like the emperor's looking forward, see? Can you imagine? And then he's got his empress beside him. Did she come out? I didn't get her this time. He knows who she is, huh? He's just figuring out how to present it in a way that makes him look like the emperor. And the thing is that she doesn't even care. So he's rehearsing lines to do a scene to present to her that she doesn't even care about. That's why I'm saying it just drops in 5 seconds and they fall into each other's arms. So all this worry on his part, that's why he's even going to probably laugh because there's so much worry here. For nothing. She doesn't care. She's not his mother. She's not asking for an excuse. She doesn't need the story. You don't need the story. It's like if somebody is late and they've got this whole story about it, or if they change time with you or something, it's like, oh, I don't need the story. Just tell me when we're going to, what time do you want? You know what I mean? Like, let's not get into the story. So this is what he's learning, but he's just getting over himself. How can I present the story that I don't need to get her to realize, like, her validation over it? He has to get your validation without you knowing that he's trying to get your validation to feel like that's how the emperor works. It's a different way. It's definitely not a hairy woman. The emperor. This emperor is not a hairy woman. Meaning he doesn't think like a woman. He's a masculine. He's a man. He thinks completely differently. And that's where men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Or the Queen's Code might come in handy for you if you haven't read that. It's Alison Armstrong, I think. Alison A. Armstrong. Because it's the opposite. This is symbiotic. This is like a different type of energy. It's not a perfect matchy match like that. Like I get you and you get me. It's like, no, I don't think that way. I think this way. And it's like, yeah, but you've missed this out. And you go, yeah. You didn't think about the insight or where it's coming from, right? Where energy's coming from. And he's like, oh, yeah. Oh, I'm not going to work with that. Stolen money. She's like, all right. You know what I mean? It's a bit like that. And then they go, oh. good. Oh, I like it. It feels good. This is the yin and the yang. This is the masculine, feminine, the giving and the receiving. Divine feminine needs to be in 75% receptive mode to activate the 25% of intuitive guidance. This is what's happened here. If not, you're on the way to doing that. Do whatever you can to do that. I have Reiki for you. Otherwise, share with us. How are you getting into receptive mode? It's not 50-50, so that's soulmate Reiki. 50-50, then you got to get back another 25%. That's twin flame Reiki. If I can help in any way, look me up. Thanks for watching. I love you. And guess what? You're not alone. And guess what? The best is yet